I love doing business and ministry and life with you all. You are the greatest gifts that my parents gave me, these humans.
Yes.
But we're missing Amelia. Yeah. We're missing Stephen Jr. And we're missing Kemia. We love y'all so much. We're a tribe of 6. And I wanted to talk about sisterhood because sometimes my friends look at me like, oh, well, you don't need me or you didn't invite me. And I'm thinking like, I got all these sisters. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys are actually friends. And I was surprised. So this is where we're going to start. I was surprised. And this started happening in college. When I got to college, I was so surprised that people genuinely didn't like their sibs.
I know.
Yeah. Yes,
And everybody, people would be like, "Oh, you and Myra are y'all blood sisters? Like y'all that cool? Y'all that close? Like yeah, we got other sisters, and we're going to hang out." It was like whoa. So talk about like us growing up together, like. Because we grew up tight.
You want the full truth?
Stay on the nice
Because me and you ain't get cool until I was about 16. If we wanted
we
to
was
be
made to be together.
honey.
Y'all dressed alike.
Hated it.
I hated it.
Hated it. Stephanie was always smaller than me, so Stephanie, Myra, small, medium. You know what I mean? It was just always Stephanie always had one braid down the back, and childhood trauma always had to have like 3 ponytails. My hair was
Because her hair
short.
was shorter and poofy.
Soft. And she walked around with like the one ponytail, and I was just like always envious. And then like she was the cool kid, right? So I was a little socially awkward, town boy.
Smart.
I mean smart, but I mean I was a town boy. I was a thug out here, from the east side of Detroit. I was playing basketball with boys in the backyard. Check up. So I mean, I was like,
and then Leah wasn't even hanging with us because she was too young.
A kid.
No, y'all wouldn't let me.
He was
y'all
drinking milk. So I'm saying, like, so like she wasn't even around, but like
she was
younger, So growing up,
Like I don't even remember you when you was little.
oh my god,
and that's what I'm saying. I was always in the back.
and that was Stephanie, like the mean girl. Like, look, okay, so Stephanie used to do hair, right? And so she'd do hair in the basement.
Oh yeah.
And so she had, a couple of dollars. So we get a phone line. Some of y'all might not even know what a landline is,
$15.
but baby, when you moved up in the house and
That
you
was
had your
big.
own phone line, now we got 2 phones.
That was a big deal.
That
I
was
forgot
big.
about that.
So now we got our own bedroom.
I've been on.
We got a water bed, right? We had to share the water bed.
We shared beds till we was 18
Stephanie bought
years
us
old.
a phone. It was a light up phone.
Bought
It was
y'all a
clear.
phone.
Yeah.
Bought us a phone.
Yeah.
But when she would get mad at me, she would tell me I can't use the phone.
I don't remember none
Like
of
this
this.
struggle would turn the ringer off and everything, like put it back on her side because you were just busy being mean.
The views and opinions on this podcast. Maya, I don't even remember that.
Stephanie, you're mean,
told
but
you
it's
not to go
okay.
there, bro.
But I
Right,
bought
we
the
said we
phone
weren't
for
gonna do-
us,
you
and we
bought the phone
both
for
used
us.
the phone, so you can talk to your boyfriends, and I can talk to my boyfriends.
Okay. Anyway, so growing up, we worked well together.
Yeah,
eventually.
but now I'm finding out you didn't like me.
I didn't. You were mean, but it's okay. I love you now, and I can't live without you. You're my best friend, Lil. Step back up. But I think it's important, and that it is crazy because I think a lot of people do look at us and they kind of wish that either they had siblings, or some people say, "Man, I wish I had sisters," or "Are y'all really that close?" And y'all talk, and I probably do talk to them the most every day driving to work, like. But it built up over time, and I think life just had a way of pushing us together, from divorces to relocations to praying for babies to losing loved ones, and just different transitions brought us closer together. And then as Leah grew up, Leah kind of lived with me, so Leah was like my kid, so she came home from college fooling, and my daddy said, "Come get your sister, she gotta go." And I'm like, "Come on, man, you come
I
live
remember
with
that
me."
when Leah moved in with you.
Yeah, so she moved in with me. So,
But that's so key, because like then this is a way for you to show up for your sister.
yeah.
Well, she really didn't have no choice. I got kicked out, and Daddy was like, "Come get your sister." Like it happened really fast too.
Yeah. I mean, so she lived
I mean,
with me.
but she's an adult, so technically you could have said, no, I want nothing to do with you.
And then I
So
could have
you
just let
showed
her
up.
live out here rogue. And I said, we're not going to be about that life. So she ain't like that. Because I'll call her and say, "Hey, man, you ain't coming home tonight?" hey, you need to be at home, so
We gonna
I was
stay
like
light.
her mom,
Yeah.
like for a while. So I'm surprised that she would even eventually want like to like be
Yeah, it
cool
was
with
hard.
me on that. Well,
She told me I didn't buy good groceries.
I mean,
Yeah.
Every time you go to
But
the
she
grocery
taught you how to
store.
grocery shop.
Yeah, she did, I guess.
Yeah, she taught you a whole lot. You know what I'm
got you
saying? Just
saved.
showing up
Did
for
you
each
get me
other.
saved?
I don't think so.
No,
No,
you didn't
none of
get me
y'all
saved.
get me saved. My best friend got me saved.
You gotta tell the story,
Christy.
at camp.
But you kept me
Yeah.
safe.
I did keep
You
you
did.
safe and warm.
You gave me street. Do you know that you were the first person that taught me how to kiss?
My God.
How did she teach you how to kiss?
On a baby doll.
Oh, Myra.
Did I teach you how to tongue
out here
kiss?
teaching.
Listen, I'm about to start a whole. Are you good at it now?
Well, ask my husband. 13 years.
That's crazy.
Ain't that wild?
Oh my God. How
Yeah.
old were you? This is interesting.
I was in high school.
Oh,
My
okay.
God. How did
I
you
was
have
of
sex?
age.
Why am I'm trying to remember when you taught me about
Don't
the
tell
person
too
I kissed. Right. So let's stay light. So,
Out here teaching the young ladies.
but you know what?
Somebody got to do it.
But you know what?
But somebody got to do it. And I'd rather it be your family than somebody out there in the street.
Okay.
But that's what I was about to say. So when I did try to drift, she always told me if I was gonna do what I was gonna do, she was gonna make sure I did it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was she always gave me limits, like, okay, you gonna do that, you gonna do
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
at this house.
Out
or
here raising.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Out here.
Raise me up from a little cup.
But like that's so important because that's what actually forms the bond.
Yeah.
And when you talk about life and just growing up, there are certain I look back at our relationship and there are different times and huge transitional moments
Yes.
where we showed up for each other. I think that prepared us for adulthood.
Yeah.
Like when Myra, I'm about to put your business out there, but when Myra
It's Myra. She's typically okay with
yeah,
it.
was going through a situation with the teenage pregnancy thing. No, for real. Like that was a big taboo thing. It was, but it was a huge transitional moment for us. But for me to show up for you, and we instantly had this bond and this
Yeah.
kind of camaraderie in the house.
That's probably when we got cool.
I think so. Because it was this weird irky feeling in the house, like we couldn't talk about it because we was Christians, and then did they start pastoring yet? I don't
Yeah.
think
I had to stand in front
just
of the
started.
church.
Yeah, we just started pastoring.
Stay light, guys.
Yeah, mom and dad just started
I'm
pastoring. Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, mom and dad had just started pastoring, and then it was like all of a sudden it was like your sister is pregnant. It was like, oh, this is a no. Like, what do you mean? Like they didn't even teach
on my
us
first
about
time.
sex.
So if y'all think it can't happen, the first
a
time
witness.
you say yes, I am a victim.
A victim?
Okay, I was
Not a
victimized,
victim.
baby.
And
That
then
was
we
a
kind
lot.
of formed this camaraderie in the house. Like we were just instantly like, we're gonna protect you.
Yeah, because it was something growing up Pentecostal sanctified. It was something that, it was taboo, it still is. But our parents, I don't even know if they really even know, like, how do you talk about it? How do you support your
Right.
kid?
Right.
How is she feeling? And I'm like, I'm 18, just had turned 18. I got 6 months before I go to school, go to college. I mean, I'm a National Honor Society. I ain't bragging, but I mean, I wasn't bad in school. I wanted to go to school, and I was studying speech and theater, and I could have got scholarships and all of that. And I mean, in one fell swoop, it was just like, whoa, what are you gonna do with your life? You know what I mean? So that was something, I'm even more conscious of, like, as a parent. And I think maybe that's something where some of that gentle parenting and new age parenting comes from now is how to validate your kids or how to listen to your children and things like that, or maybe even how I respond to a lot of things, and gave me that whole pivot, because in life it's like, well, we here now.
Yeah,
so me putting
we
you out
here.
the house and me being beefed out with you here now,
Right.
So how can we grow from this? Now we'll talk about this. I'll cuss you out later, but right now let's deal with this. Let me help you emotionally. So
And it was through those times that I feel like now that give us so much strength now, because I do feel like I am my sister's keeper. You know, and I know you all feel the same for me. I'm fearless in so many situations because I feel like I've got this unspoken backup from you all. And I just remember so many faith fights, you know, and I could just be totally vulnerable and open and say, hey, I'm believing God for this. And it's not a competition or a jealousy, like, oh, well, you know, why all of a sudden you want that? I've been asking God for that. It was just this vulnerability that I've been able to have with you all, and knowing that y'all was gonna show up.
Yeah.
You know, like not just in word, but in deed as well. So it's like, hey, we about to create a sister chat. That's still going on now. We about to create a sister chat called the Prayer Super Chat, Sister Chat. And that was specifically for us because we were all in huge transitional times in our lives. Me, you, and my other sister, we all got divorces like within a year from each other.
That was wild.
Yeah. That was wild. And just think of the embarrassment because my mom and dad, they were pastors, but their whole thing was based on marriage. And they was doing these amazing marriage conferences, and he's singing to mama in the pulpit, and
we at home,
and we at home, breaking up with our husbands. We literally breaking up with our husbands. It was like Stephanie, then Myra, then my other sister, and it was like,
first.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Send me, I'll go.
It was Myra.
I was right there with you.
I had enough of this.
And it was, and
I was right there with you. Like,
and since it was so like back to back, our ex-husbands thought that it was something that we had planned.
Yeah.
And we like, this is just life, and life was kicking our tails, you know, these transitional moments. But we created a sister chat line that still goes on to this day, but it was specifically for prayer. Now we be talking about anything, but it was specifically for prayer.
Now we be talking about anything.
We be talking about everything.
it's called the chat of answers.
Yeah, Leah, you changed it to chat of answers because you said, well, everybody we always got an answer for something. Like, so no matter what's going on in somebody's life, they like, hey, where can I find metallic pink balloons?
Exactly.
Somebody in there like, oh,
what
girl,
you do for a bee sting? Girl, you throw
a bee sting. And then I'm on there like, oh, what about online dating, y'all? I should try Bumble, or what y'all think? And they like,
there it is again. Baby, this should be a Mary and Stephanie off or something like that. It's coming in the name of China.
Yeah, it's coming in the name of Jesus. But y'all, I just think about those huge transitional moments, and I just wanted to say, like, I appreciate y'all for showing up for me.
Even that time we saved your life.
Don't talk about that, Kira. Stay like.
What did you save my life?
Oh my goodness.
You ain't
How
saved
many
my life.
times? But I know which one she's talking about.
Which one?
She probably won't let us talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Weird.
But
it was funny because me and Leah had talked about it one day.
I don't remember. No, I'm for real.
If you want to get
this.
a Christian saved, sometimes you got to let them sin a little bit and get out there.
I don't remember this.
Okay, so one time. I'm gonna tell it real quick, and you go real quick because I think it's gonna be good.
It's cool because I
she
don't
said
remember.
she only did it one time.
And
I don't remember.
I promise you, she would never do it again.
It was a little brownie that we had. I don't know where we got it from, but we had
went to go get it.
I remember. So this thing, y'all. Okay, so I do have to just put this out there. I was very emotional because my dad was battling cancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Daddy was sick with cancer.
if anybody kind of gets the drift now, I'm probably like the little. I don't eat the wild child, but I'll just go on out and do it, right? So I was like, hey, we go get him these edibles so he can get his appetite back. So we go get it. I tell you. So now I got him. She opens it up and she smells. You can smell it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's strong.
And I love a brownie.
And she love a brownie. Curiosity killed the cat.
I love a brownie.
This little baby started eating. This is before the dispensaries, everything. I got it from somebody's house, okay?
Yeah, we went to go get it.
All of us are in the car. This little
brownie
baby
is like a Panera bread sized brownie.
It's big.
Like it's
Stephanie
it's
eats
big.
some. I say, Stephanie, stop.
Like
now,
and
I
she
had never
goes
had
to
a brownie
half.
before. This joker ate like half.
A whole and
she
was
don't
like,
feel
I don't
nothing.
even feel nothing.
So Leah goes home. I go home with Stephanie. I'm in town. Next thing I know, my baby was 5 months. I come out her daughter's bedroom, and this baby was like, "Are you real?" I was like, "I think so." And she was like, but are you real? Legit, y'all, it was a candle that was sitting on the table. This baby picked up the candle and started pouring it on her hands and was like, I can't tell real from reality. I can't tell fake from... This baby goes into a complete zombie mode, y'all. I finally got her calm enough and set her in a corner like a baby doll. And this baby was slumped over like this. I had to call Leah because she had a little experience with it, okay? She's saved now, too. But this again, I'm going to go back from the top. If you want to tell a Christian not to sin, you sometimes they got to. So Leah,
since
I called the resident expert and I said, hey, I think you need to get over here.
All I remember is
dragging your
thinking
lifeless body.
Thinking that I had an outer body experience and I was watching everything that was going on in the room,
but she could not communicate.
Couldn't feel it and I couldn't talk back to y'all. I was like,
so let me show y'all how saved my family is. Stephanie is incapacitated. I'm like, what are we gonna do? We got church in the morning. Who gonna tell Daddy that the praise and worship leader can't show up because she had
the praise and worship leader. I was the praise and worship
leader.
So
Leah comes over. Leah tells us we got to put her in the shower. How we gonna get her in the shower? Now we got to take off her clothes. We drug her lifeless body into the shower.
I got in the shower.
Leah got in the shower with. Am I my sister's keeper? This baby drug Stephanie in the lifeless shower and start singing hymns unto the Lord. Drunk hymns. Stephanie starts throwing up, and Stephanie deliverance.
I was like, it's okay.
Deliverance. And this baby said, it's okay.
Like,
in Jesus' name, it's gonna be fine. And all the time, I'm sitting here saying probably every cuss word. Look, this is some. I don't believe I came home for this.
Yes.
So
I was not coming out of it.
Long story short,
I kept on telling her, it's okay. I've been there before.
And listen, then this is how you gotta hold your people down. Call my dad, like, man, Dad, Steph has a severe
a headache.
That's a headache that she can't shake. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna make it to church anymore. Y'all might want to make other arrangements.
And we went back, but what's wild is that nobody knows
we never
about
spoke of this day.
No,
until now.
This is
sorry, Mama.
Sorry,
Mom.
Dad,
rest in peace.
We love you.
My God,
we love you.
It was for you though. It was all for him.
Y'all brought me back to life. I literally thought I died.
I did
said,
too.
Stephanie, you gotta
like for a minute, this joke was not breathing. Y'all, if y'all ever watched like The Conjuring or something like this, that's how the little baby was sitting over in the corner, like. We were talking, we were laughing, we did everything. This baby was paranoid and high for a week.
Yeah,
it lasted for like a week.
It was like,
but I just want to say, thank you
from the top.
And that probably started her prayer ministry.
That's why I started my prayer, meet me at the altar, because after that, I was changed.
You should.
But that was a huge transitional moment for me.
Okay. And you already know who to call. And again, so to your point, like sisterhood, it's like, I feel like nowadays, yes, people need sisters like more than ever, right? And you try to see our community come together more and more and more.
Yeah.
But again, you have to be able to trust somebody with you and with your secrets. And especially the higher you go up in ministry, the higher you go up in your career and things like that. Like everybody does not even deserve to know you on that level. And
that's
not even like
topic.
I want to just do sin with y'all and y'all know I'm doing sin, but can I trust you with me? Can I trust you when I am being wrong?
Yeah.
Can I trust you when I am tripping and thinking about cheating on my husband and not, you know what I mean? Like, can I trust you with those moments and you allow me to be
and
human?
not that we've ever
correct.
experienced.
Yeah, no,
but
no, that's why I'm holding your hand. But we're there to remind you of who you are.
Yeah.
To remind you of, hey, if you do this, this is gonna blow all of this. Yeah. And so you need somebody that's in your corner, like a sister, that's gonna say, hey, no, bro.
No, but you know what? Sometimes getting to know people, you find out that you don't like them.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't that the worst? You got a good friend, and you like, oh, we do a lot
together. But you can love them and not like them.
You like, I really don't like who you are as a person, and that's what I love the most, is the fact that I genuinely like you, who you guys are. Yeah, you know what I mean? We don't think the same, right? We gonna do our vision boards completely different, right? But I genuinely rock with who y'all are as a core.
For
like
life.
A fruit,
For life.
That seed, that core.
I like it.
I like who you guys are.
Thank you for being my
Core
sister.
value number 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
On our next
core
show, we
value,
got to talk about these core values.
core
that you
values
made
are
us.
what? Trust.
Trust, integrity, collaboration, and creativity.
I love it.
Creativity.
I love it.
Love it.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again. The honest truth.
Mike, where you at?
Pal and a confidant.
We done.
Party one up, invited everyone you knew.
No.
You see, that's why she don't say no more. She don't know when to stop. Well, clench her. That's why. Don't know when to come in and when to come out.
I love you.
I love it.
It's so beautifully creative.
It was good.
I love it.
God bless you.
It was good.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
We finished.
I think it was good. Do y'all think it was
Strong
good?
finish.
Yes, it was good.
Strong faith.
Should we take questions from the audience?